Good morning and welcome back to the channel. My name is Matt Nokas and I am off the beaten path and ready to begin a brand new journey, a new season on a completely different continent in the nation of Brazil. Tudo bom? I have a pretty amazing surprise waiting for me at the mailbox. You want to go check it out with me? It's gonna be pretty cool. I love coffee. Take a little trip. Check it out. Can you guess what this is? If you guessed motorcycle parts, you would be correct. Let's get this in the truck and let's get going. Gotcha. All right. Now, mount this sprocket in here. Right now, I've got to run into town to have my motorcycle inspected. I ran into a bit of a snafu after I installed the amazing ARX rally tower. The problem presented itself after I began to apply to the air cargo company to export this motorcycle to Brazil. One of the things that needs to happen in that process is a U.S. customs inspection. Well, the rally tower is beautiful, but the pieces that connect it to the frame perfectly cover up the VIN number. Without the VIN number, it can't be exported. Do you want to hear some good news? I got the paper. Form 68A from Inspector Blake of the Anti-Theft Task Force. It is also a report that I need to give to the Department of Public Safety in order to get a duplicate VIN. Check out where I am, and I am headed to the International Customs Warehouse to pick up my precious cargo that's been sitting in customs for the last 5 days. I'm here in Paraty on Brazil's green coast. It's about a 300-mile stretch of coastline that connects Rio de Janeiro and Sao Paulo. And I am here starting this journey because of the historical and cultural significance of this village. Before I get dressed for the journey today, I want to take you for a little ride through town. I want you to see how enchanting and charming this place really is, and I want to talk to you about the significance of starting here in this location. Hello, tudo bom? Bom dia. Could I get my cultural passport?
Yes.
Here is my registration for the Gold Road, the Estrada Real. Well, that's great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, my cultural passport. Thank you very much. Ah, fantastic. Thank you. Let me break out a map right now and let you know where I am headed to today, and it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. I am here. Today I'm headed to a little town called Cunha, and then my final destination is Guaratinguetá. This is the Gold Road, the Estrada Real. Well, I am just about ready to leave Paraty, but I thought before I do, let's go into the center where traffic is forbidden and check out some of the sights in the heart of the city. There are so many restaurants here, food establishments, pubs, clothing shops. It is now heavily visited by tourists in the summer months. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site because of the amazing history of this town and the significance that it played in human events. I've got to check out this super old church. Paraty. Would you just take a look at this road surface? It's made of stones, not even cobblestones. This is river rock, and it was paved by African slaves 400 years ago. It's polished by horses, wagon wheels, bicycles, cars, foot traffic, and it goes all the way through town. Now this is the central square to my left. This establishment is the oldest cachaça distillery and restaurant in Paraty, and it's also the second oldest in the entire nation. This is an ice box that is 120 years old, and they have modified it, of course, to make it into a modern refrigerator. Look at this. With great ease, they store Cokes in there and different drinks, but look at that. Works perfectly. Isn't that amazing? That concludes my walking tour of this amazing and beautiful city. Now, it's time for me to hit the road. After spending all morning in Paraty, it's time for me to hit the road and see what exciting things lie ahead. So here we go, exiting the old city on the Gold Road, or what is commonly called the Estrada Royal, the King's Road. This morning, I named it the Blood Road because this place, unlike any others, was the largest slave port in the Western Hemisphere and possibly in the world. Some of you might ask, why are you doing this on a motorcycle? Well, I'll tell you why. On a motorcycle, one has to pass through an environment. You can't pass over it like a plane. You can't pass it insulated in a car, climate control. You feel every bump. You smell the smells. You're in definite contact with the road, and it makes you much more aware. Well, the good thing this morning is that my Garmin GPS and my Google Maps, they agree. So we're on good footing. This is a nature reserve, and the Gold Road cuts right through the middle of it. I'm just astonished. This is taking my breath away. Now, you can see the road here is really well paved for modern transportation because there's no way cars could make it up here on the old stone roads. Could you guess which motorcycle I'm on now? The mighty DR 650. I went old school 100% and went with the tractor, they call it. Some call it the doctor. Some call it the bush pig. Whatever you want to call it, this motorcycle is a beast. And right now we're doing really well on our first initial exposure to all my gear, all my weight, and the very steep inclines of the coastal mountains. Yeah, a little bit steep. Wow, what a ride! Straight out of the box! No messing around. Switchbacks, off-camber roads, sand, dirt, stones, road constructions. Yeah, I'm made for this. Do you see any connection to the color scheme of my motorcycle and these flowers? It's lavender. So right off the Gold Trail, there's a big sign, Lavender Farm. My bike's purple. I love purple. You can see all the surrounding mountains. Just made it to Cunha, and it's time to get my passport stamped. Yeah, and I'm gonna do it through